I'm Mark Dosh. Welcome to Hollywood Park for Sunday, May 2nd, the day after the Kentucky Derby. What's the best cure for a Derby hangover? More racing. I'm joined by Martin Garcia. Martin, you rode in the Kentucky Derby yesterday, and now you're back to the daily grind, riding every day here at Hollywood Park. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I have a nice experience yesterday with the ride with those horses, and I come back safe. What is the main thing?
Superstar!
I'm here to compete with my friends.
They talk a lot about how difficult it is to ride in the Derby. When you were sitting in the starting gate, did it feel any different than it does for every other race?
No, they don't. I think they don't make any difference. What will happen, like I say, you just compete with every other good horses. I mean, there is the best horses, can I say, and then what happens, you just gotta be ready, like you always be here. For me, they don't make any difference.
When you got to the lead with Conveyance where you wanted to be, when you were on him, did he feel like he was going good? Did you realize how fast you were going, and did he look like he was doing it well?
Kind of like I know how fast I was going, but the problem is that he's really fast. And my only shot was that he just let him run whatever he could handle it. Because the problem is that if you fight him, then it must be the same thing. I think you will be more fighting, but you're fighting, you're not finished knowing, then you just let it run.
Did you think that he was going well, that you were going to have some horse left, or at what point did you know that he was getting tired?
Like in the 5:16, right? I let him go and just keep going.
Was it a thrill to the race after the Kentucky Derby? You were aboard Easiest Gentleman and you were able to get the victory. Was that a thrill for you?
Yeah, you know what? Kind of like it was a tough race from the race before, but it was okay. And then the last race, the next race after the Kentucky, I know that I was having a really good shot. The horse was running over here with two horses, and then he just got me that nose. And then over there, the competition, it wasn't just not like that quality for him, so it just went crazy.
All right, Martin, I appreciate your time. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
I'm joined by Joel Rosario. Joel, congratulations, you just won the 4th race here aboard Ultra Awesome. Can't seem too long ago that you were getting on board Make Music for Me for the Kentucky Derby. Is it difficult to come back to the daily grind after running in the world's most famous race?
It's a little bit difficult, because there's a little tired, but that's how it is, you have to try it, working and all that kind of stuff, so I don't think that's a big deal.
Was the feeling any different for you sitting in the starting gate before the Kentucky Derby as opposed to a regular race on any day?
Sorry.
Was the feeling sitting in the gate before the Kentucky Derby different than it was for any other race?
Yeah, there's a lot. It's a lot different, because it's a lot of people in there, so you have to really pay attention to your horse. So once you get nervous to inside the day because so many people, so loud and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's.
What about for you personally, as far as being in the gate in your first Kentucky Derby?
Actually, I hold it pretty good. I never get nervous and know that kind of stuff. So I always get confident with my race and do my job.
You have bragging rights over the other guys because you finished ahead of everyone. You finished 4th. Did you ever think at some part of the race that you were going to get there?
I don't know. I'm really far back, and I know a lot of horses want to get a lot of speed in front. So that's why I take my horses a little relaxed and make it more run. So I guess a lot of horses getting tired, but coming to the lane.
A couple races before in the Grade 1 Humana Distaff, you won with Mona de Mama. What was that feeling like being in the winner's circle at Churchill Downs on Derby Day?
That feels really good. This is the first time I go to Churchill Downs, and they got that winners for John Solid and Michael Ballas is the winner. So I feel really happy. For me, my first time, I'm excited. So maybe later we can do better.
A lot of people are saying that ride on Mona de Mama kind of reminded them of Lafitte Pinkai Jr. What does that kind of a comparison mean to you?
I don't know, so this being staff, Lafitte because he's a good jockey before, but I just working and trying hard and see what I can, everything I can get.
All right, Joel. Best of luck moving forward. Thanks for your time. Joined by Joe Talamo, rode Sydney's Canny in the Kentucky Derby yesterday. Joe, been a whirlwind few days. Hustled back here to make the mounts today. Is it a little bit of a grind to get back? What are you feeling after the long weekend and a full day today?
No, not at all. I pretty much slept on the plane all week, so I'm pretty good at that.
pretty much good.
You broke from the post 20. You couldn't have got a better position, stock, and conveyance. Did he feel like he was taken to the ground good? Did you feel you were comfortable when you were coming around down the backstretch?
Not real. I think it was more the track and didn't like too much. It'd have been better off just raining, you know, because I think the track, once it started to dry out a little bit, it got bad.
Do you think he would have run better without the shadow roll?
No, the shadow roll
Didn't make any difference at all? Cool. Now, the Kentucky Derby, obviously, you missed out last year. What were you feeling sitting in the starting gate for the Derby? Everyone talks about how it's, you know, the greatest race in the world.
I felt great. I mean, you know, it's a race that everybody wants to ride in, so I mean, it's definitely a privilege and an honor.
Did you talk, when you woke up on Saturday morning, did you call John Sadler just to make sure that the horse was still good after what happened last year?
We talked in the paddock, so we know everything was good.
All right, Joe, appreciate your time. Thanks a lot.